Hello all of the students. In this meeting, we are going to learn about narrative text.
Maybe most of us have often read stories or fairy tales and various other types of narrative text. But behind it all, do you know how important it is to learn narrative text? And why narrative texts are still being studied even though we often encounter them in our daily lives?
Narrative text is a story with complications or problematic events, and it tries to find the resolutions to solve the problems. Or more simply, narrative text is a story or descriptions of a series of events that generally occurred in the past, with a purpose to amuse the readers.
Why are narrative texts important to learn? First, to foster creativity. This narrative text is a text that helps us in imagining because students are asked to tell a story about an event that they have experienced and how they feel about it. This makes students develop the event in a text. Then they should start using dialogue, descriptive details, and other techniques to make their story more interesting. The students must learn to use their imagination to think and create unique and interesting stories. Second, to improve reading. In narrative text, the main activity is reading and understanding the text to find solutions in solving problems from the story of the event, so that students will learn how to solve the problem by reading the text. With this, students will improve and acquire good reading skills.
The third, to develop a better understanding of language. Narrative writing uses language in a completely different ways than opinion or informative writings. Language devices like alterations and hyperbole make connecting words and crafting phrases fun and interesting, and they provide new ways to add details or change sentence structures. Thus, increase our insight in writing with various styles. Writing styles are not mutually exclusive. In other words, an informative or opinion piece may have narrative element within it to make the story more interesting or relatable to readers. An informative paper full of lists of facts and statistics is much more engaging when the writer is able to relate that information in a narrative way. Hopefully, with these explanations, you understand how important it is to learn narrative text. That's all for our presentations. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.